guys, today I'm doing lip swatches and a review on the new Milani Amore matte liquid to matte liquid lipsticks. I have all 8 shades here. I found these at Kmart for $5.99 each. I hope you guys are excited because Milani announced recently on their Instagram page that these are not limited edition. They're going to actually add these to their permanent line. Yay! And they also are going to come out with more colors in 2016, so get excited for that. This is actually my second time doing this video and I'm so upset because the first one turned out horribly, but I'm in a new location today because it's just really pretty and I've got natural lighting from my big ass window. My lips are really sensitive and sore because I already swatched all 8 of these on my lips and now I have to do it all over again. FML. I'm going to swatch them all on my lips and also on the back of my hand like I usually do in my swatch videos. And instead of just doing like a quick swatch through, since this is something new, I'm just going to talk just briefly about each color. So if you want to skip ahead to just the swatches and kind of me explaining each color really briefly, you can definitely skip ahead. I'll put a little thing here or down below. You can click on it and skip ahead if you want to. First of all, love the packaging. It has a gold handle and it's in a square tube. Really like the packaging. I really like the applicator as well. It is a very soft, spongy, flexible, flat doe foot applicator. And I like how it's kind of flat on each end. And I rarely need to use a lip brush and I just use the applicator to apply these with. So love the applicator, love the packaging. Formula is not consistent with these. There are 4 lighter shades that I feel are really creamy. They remind me of like the NYX Soft Matte Lip Creams or like the LA Splash liquid lipsticks where they have kind of that like moussey, nice texture. They're not really liquidy like the Colourpop ones. Dry time, these take about 2 minutes, so a little bit longer than some other liquid lipsticks that I've tried. The Colourpop ones, they dry super duper fast, so these do take a little bit longer to set, but once they set, they are completely matte, they are completely dry, they are not tacky, they are not sticky, they are just matte. Longevity of these liquid lipsticks, I would say they can last up to 8 hours. You will have to reapply because as soon as you eat or drink, they start to slowly transfer. So these are not completely transfer proof, and I'll show you that with these swatches. If you go like that, just a quick kiss, if you're kissing your partner or whoever, it won't transfer, but if you just barely go like this and kind of rub or swipe, it transfers immediately. So these are not as long wearing as like say the LA Splash liquid lipsticks. These ones are like cement. I mean, once they're on, they are on. To remove these, just like with all of my liquid lipsticks, I always use coconut oil and a makeup remover wipe and they come off really easily. So they are long wearing, definitely better than your average lipstick like the Milani matte lipsticks, but overall I really like these. I don't find that these are extremely drying either. Out of all the liquid lipsticks that I tried, Colourpop, LA Girl Cosmetics, LA Splash Cosmetics, out of all of those, these are the least drying on your lips. So if you don't like liquid to matte lipsticks and you're looking for something comfortable, these are comfortable to wear. So these 4 colors I definitely recommend. This is Adore, we have Lust, Beloved or Beloved, however you want to say that, and Crush. These 4 colors here, love. These are my favorite and I highly recommend them. Overall, I give these a thumbs up. I think they're great, they're comfortable, they're creamy. It's unfortunate that the darker colors are so streaky and I had a really hard time with application. You could wear a lip liner underneath to make sure the color is nice and rich and pigmented and not streaky. So let's go ahead and get into these swatches so you guys can see what these look like. I'm going to start with the lightest shade. This one is called Adore. It's the lightest shade out of the 8 colors. This is a really nice sort of pinky brown beige tone nude. So there's a swatch of Adore. Really nice, sort of a peachy brown nude. Before I forget, I wanted to point out when you pull the applicator out of the tube, a lot of product comes out. So I usually scrape off the brush on this part here, just so you don't get too much product. Remember, a thin layer is all you need. Here's what Adore looks like. It's weird. Sometimes when my lips are more pigmented, this looks a little bit more brown, but today it actually looks more like peachy toned on me. So this is gonna look different on different skin tones, but I really like it. It's a really great nude. Do a snap. By the way, if you guys are not following me on Snapchat, definitely follow me. If you want to see behind the scenes and all my craziness, add me. Alright, the next shade is called Lust, and this is a really nice sort of dusty rose pink. And there's a swatch of Lust right there. As you can tell, it's definitely darker than Adore, and it's more of like that everyday rosy pink shade. Here's what Lust looks like. Just a beautiful rosy pink, like a dusty rose. So pretty. I really like this one. I think a lot of people are gonna like this shade. Alright, the next shade here is another one of my favorites. This reminds me a lot of Miami Fever, a little bit. It looks pretty darn similar. The one from Ofra Cosmetics that Kathleen Lights did. It has that kind of terracotta, reddish, brownish, brown nude. That's the best way to describe this. So this one's called Beloved or Beloved. I don't know how you want to say it. Beloved. I'm going to say Beloved. Kind of an orangey brown terracotta. It's really different. I don't have a liquid lipstick this color. A quick mention, these start to get tacky as they start drying, so don't press your lips together. You want to let it dry before you do anything like that. So here's what this color looks like. This is a beautiful shade for fall. I love it. I wanted to show you guys really quickly. Kiss test, no transfer. But if you take your finger and you go like that, it transfers. So like I mentioned in the beginning, these are not 100% transfer proof, so you definitely will have to do touch-ups, but touch-ups are actually really easy. These layer really easily as well. Alright, the next shade is one of my favorites. I love this so much. I don't have like a dark chocolatey brown liquid to matte lipstick, so when I put this on, it's amazing. If you guys watched my beauty obsessions for October and September, like my beauty favorites, this was in the video because I love it. This one is called Crush, and it's a medium dark toned chocolatey red velvet color. That's how I describe this one. It's almost like a milk chocolate. There's the color right there. Okay, I really effed up on the application of this one, but anyways, this is what Crush looks like. Really pretty rich chocolatey brown, a little bit of a reddish undertone. Ah, this is my favorite. I highly recommend this one. Applies beautifully. Next color is called Desire. And there's two red shades in this collection. This is the brighter red. I would describe this as like a fire engine, almost like a coral red. Watch right there. And again, that's called Desire. Alright, I did put on a little bit of lip balm because my lips are starting to like freak out. Alright, so this is what Desire looks like. This one, like I mentioned, is more on the sheer side. It's not as opaque as those first four colors that I swatched for you guys. So I recommend doing 2 coats with this or wearing a red lip liner underneath. Since it is this bright red, I feel like it is still forgiving, but the formula is a little bit more liquid-like. So it is a very pretty red. It is very pretty. Alright, and then the second red shade in this line, this one is called Romance. This is my favorite red out of the two because this is more of my type of red. I like that sort of dark, like true, very romantic. It's a very pretty red. So there's the two reds. You can tell that that first one, Desire, is definitely more of that brighter, like fire engine coral red, and this one, Romance, is more that true, really nice classic red. So here is what Romance looks like. Again, just like the previous red shade, this is more of a thin formula. It's not as creamy, so application wise I feel like it's a little bit more difficult, but this red is so beautiful. It's just so pretty. So again, this is called Romance. Next one here is two of the darkest ones, so we only have 2 more left. This one is Embrace, and this is a really pretty purple. I was really having high hopes for this one. It's like a dark wine purpley color. There is it right there. So you can tell it's more of like a berry wine color. And again, that's called Embrace. So here is what Embrace looks like. Again, this is very thin. Not as thick as those 4 first shades. I'm going to give you guys an up close just to show you what I mean about it being patchy and sheer. Hopefully you can see how it's like dark in some places and then it kind of leaves a really weird ring around your lips. So as you can tell from that up close, hopefully you can see how it is kind of patchy. So I would do 2 coats with this one. Alright you guys, and the last but not least, this is the darkest shade, which I don't recommend. This is so patchy. If you thought the first one that I just watched, that purpley one, was patchy, this is really patchy. This one is called Flirt, and it's a really dark, kind of an eggplant, dark vampy purple. So there's the color right there. And again, that's called Flirt. So here's what Flirt looks like. Again, I'm going to zoom in so you guys can see. This one is so bad. It's just so patchy and sheer. And this one actually feels dry. Like the formula just doesn't feel good. Maybe I got a bad one. I don't know. I just really don't recommend this one. Alright guys, so that was it. That was my review and lip swatches on the Milani Amore Matte Lip Creams. I hope you guys found this review helpful and the swatches. I hope it was easy for you to pick out what colors you love. Like I mentioned, the only 2 shades I don't recommend is Embrace and Flirt. If you guys want to watch some more lip swatch videos, I've done quite a few. I will list some of those videos in the description bar down below. Definitely check it out. Don't forget to follow me on Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. I am addicted to Snapchat, you guys, so please go over there and add me. I love it. It's so much fun. So thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch today. If you're new to my channel, definitely hit that subscribe button. It's completely free, and I post new videos every Tuesday, Friday, and sometimes on Sunday. I will see you all in the next video. Remember, smarter beauty is better beauty. Bye guys.